Hey guys, what's up? This is Mod Your Tech, and today we're going to be taking a look at the m10 Snapshot release of CyanogenMod. So first thing we want to look at is how do we get it. So if you go ahead and download the CyanogenMod ROM installer app, you can go down and find your phone, and we're going to be using the HTC One today. And you select your phone and find the Snapshot release. Now this says M9 release, and you'll be able to update to the M10 release after you download it. So you go ahead and click on that, and once that starts installing, I already have it installed, we'll go ahead and get the G apps, the Google apps, and you'll need this in order to use any Play applications, like Google Play, Google Music, etc. And once you have all those downloaded, if you're running, keep in mind you have to be rooted in order to do this. And if you have the TWRP recovery installed, you can go ahead into the TWRP manager and hit install. And what you'll want to do is add those two zips you just downloaded. So you'll see here's the actual CyanogenMod zip. I'll go ahead and zoom in for you guys. There's the actual CyanogenMod zip. I'll go ahead and add another zip file, and we'll get the G apps, the Google apps. And once you have that, you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to wipe all your data, your cache, and your Dalvik, and hit Flash Now. But since I already have it installed, we're not going to do that. I'm going to clear that out. So once you have it installed, you're going to be dropped into a pretty simple stock Android-like UI. You can swipe through your pages. If you pull up to the right side of the status bar, you can see all your quick toggles, and if you go to the left, you'll be able to see all of your notifications. It's organized just like stock Android is. You have your folders here, your app drawer, you can swipe through that. Now, if your device has soft keys, they'll of course be at the bottom. Now, getting into some tweaks, if you press and hold on your home screen, you'll be greeted with this type of screen. You can change your wallpaper, add widgets, or manage your themes. So if you pull up on that, you'll see all these options for your home screen. So you can toggle on and off the persistent search bar. And zoom in there for you guys. You can turn on and off the search panel. You can change your scroll effect on your home screens. You can show or hide your icon labels, scroll through your wallpaper, and change your grid size. And they have comfortable, which is a 4x4. Can't really see that, but they have cozy, which is looks like a 5x5, condensed, which is a 6x6, and then you can create a custom one. I like to keep it comfortable, but it's all on you. You look at here, it's your drawer settings for your app drawer. So you have your scroll effect once again, your scrolling mode, or your sorting mode, which you can sort by the title of the apps, the launch count, or the install time. And then you can show or hide your icon labels. And down here you have your app settings, so you can toggle on and off the larger icons, and you can manage protected apps. So if you go in there, it'll prompt you to make a password. Something simple for now. Well, there we go. And you'll be able to protect any of these apps that you have installed. So now going into some more tweaks, we go to the settings panel. You'll be able to go down and look at the personalization options. And first one we'll look at is the lock screen. So you can go into your slider shortcuts here. And basically what this will allow you to do is add some shortcuts for your unlock screen. So let's say I want to launch the calculator from the lock screen. I'll now be able to launch the calculator from the lock screen. I like to keep it empty, but if you look at functionality, it's there. Going back now, if we look at the status bar tweaks, notice we can change our clock style. So you see the clock appearing by default. It's up in the corner for me. And so you'll be able to keep it at the default, put it at the center of the status bar, or be able to hide it all together. looking at the battery status style, we can have the portrait icon, the landscape icon, the circle, just a plain battery text, and you can hide the icon completely from the status bar. So that's nice to have. And you can turn on and off showing the percent. I'm going to switch it back to circle real quick. So next, you can look at the buttons options. And if you have soft keys, this will allow you to change the way they look. So you can see on the bottom right now, I have this little menu button right here, these dots. And if I hit these dots, it doesn't do anything in the settings app, but it functions as a menu button. You might have seen me earlier use it to open the home screen personalization options. So if you want to manage the soft keys, you tap this little unlock button down here, or up here, and it opens up some plus icons on your nav bar, and you can add some stuff. So you can either leave it empty. If you don't have a back or a recent button already, you can add one, as well as a search button. And then once you're done, you lock it back, and it'll save your settings. Next up, if we look at the notification drawer, we'll be able to open up our quick settings panel, and you can change the layout of the tiles. So you see right now, this is what I have. If I want to add something, let's say I want to add a compass, you can see it's right here, and if I were to pull down right now, you can see the compass icon right there. And you can add or you can remove icons from this quick launch menu. Now on to theming, which I think is one of the most important aspects of CyanogenMod. You can download a lot of third-party themes from the Play Store, and you can find APKs as well. So if we go and open up our theme settings, you can see there's a lot going on here. We can just select from a theme pack. We have individual styles, icons, fonts, wallpapers, lock screen wallpapers, boot animations, and sound packs. So let's say you want to apply a theme pack. You can see all the ones you have installed right here. And if I want to select one, I tap on it, and I select all the aspects of that theme that I want. So let's say I just want, right now, the style of it, and the fonts and the wallpapers, and I go in here and hit apply. It'll go ahead and apply my theme, and now you can see my soft keys have changed, my wallpaper has changed, and the overall look and feel of the operating system has changed. That's pretty handy to have. We'll go ahead and set everything back to hollow right now for the sake of the video. And then you can see it just switches itself out right there. Now on to stability with this ROM. You can see there's a crash right there with Trebuchet Launcher, which will happen every now and then. It has to kind of reload itself. Also, there's been one particular crash where it'll stop the system UI, and you'll have to wait for that to reboot and it'll lock your screen, and then you'll be able to unlock the screen back. That happens every now and then, but overall it's been pretty stable. It's definitely something you can use every day as a daily ROM. Overall, I think it's a really good ROM, especially if you like tweaking a lot of stuff, if you like customizing everything on your Android device, then I really think it's a great option. So that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, dislike it and give me some constructive criticism. If you feel like leaving a comment, do that. And if you want to subscribe for more videos, feel free. This has been Mod Your Tech, and I will see you guys later. Peace.